pretty cool brewery. This is our castle for tonight. If you're watching this right now and I'm a millionaire, humble beginnings. Hey, this is the first time I actually turn on a camera and point it at my own face. Not even sure if I'm actually pointing at my face. So if you're seeing the ceiling now or something, I'm gonna leave it in. I don't know what I'm doing. This is going to be a quality Italy vlog. That's right. We're going on vacation to Italy. Today we have all day to pack shit, and as soon as we got that done, tomorrow morning, very early, we'll be getting in a car and driving for 10 hours, and that's that. All right. Now, being the snob that I am, grinding my own beans for the vacation. This is gonna take a while. All right, we're going camping for 3 weeks. So let me take you through just some of the stuff I'm packing. First things first, we got a couple of books here. Yeah, I read. We got a couple of games for inside and outside, when there's rain and when there's sunshine. We got some glasses to drink all of this extremely fancy, sexy looking beer. This one I'm especially excited for. We got our cooking utensils, pans and more pans, some pans below that. We got these lightweight titanium cups, other utensils. This contains my AeroPress coffee maker. And then we got the camping shit, power, because I'm a spoiled little princess. Fireproof gloves, because I'm a little princess. Like a water filter to purify water, because I'm a fucking nerd. Bunch of paracord. We got 2 lightweight chairs. We got a little lantern, my axe. I don't actually know if we get to make a fire on the campsite, but just to be sure, always get to have an axe. I'm usually more of a day trip kind of guy. Not a day trip, but like I like to live the nomad's lifestyle, travel from place to place, lightweight, go hiking, stuff like that. Not so much Lean's cup of tea. That's okay. We're joining forces here and going for like half ultra lightweight extreme camping trip, half luxury not doing shit trip. It's gonna be a lot of fun. It's kind of early and I'm fucking tired because like a little kid, I couldn't sleep from all the excitement. We're all packed up and ready to go, so see you in the car. Let's go! All right, we just entered Germany. We're gonna be driving for about 10 hours, according to the navigation system. Obviously, that's probably going to be a bit longer because, well, it always does, doesn't it? We just left the Netherlands. Most of our journey will be taking us through Germany. Then we go through Switzerland. And when we get to the end of Switzerland, there will be a massive tunnel which leads to Italy. We will pass through that, and then we will sleep right outside of that tunnel in something cool. You'll see later. Keep you posted on anything interesting that happens. All right, Lean just finished the first 3-hour shift of driving. This beautiful, beautiful rest stop. We're somewhere close to Frankfurt. I'm gonna drive for the next 3 hours. Hey Siri, set a timer for 3 hours.
Sorry.
Thanks,
Once
babe.
again. Okay.
Yeah.
3 hours and counting.
Thanks. P-brake. Stuck in traffic for an hour. Woo! Hours later, we're here. Beautiful Italian weather. I'm having a blast. I'm gonna shower. We're gonna drink something and we're gonna sleep. The weather's calmed down a little bit. Look at this shit. This is where we're staying tonight. It's called the Pod Village. I'll show you around. I haven't seen this myself. It's almost sad that we're only staying here for one night. How do doors work? look at this. This is where we're staying tonight. Isn't it fucking cozy? And that's our view. We'll be here for a couple of hours. We'll sleep, we'll have breakfast, and then we're fucking right off. All right, guys. I know I said good night like 4 times. You know, you can't just pass a moment like this by. The first of many. Cheers. Cheers. Morning, guys. It's about 8 a.m. We just woke up. We're gonna have some breakfast in a bit. As soon as I can drag Lena out of bed. Then we're gonna hit the road. Head to a brewery, have some lunch there. Start drinking and don't stop until we go back to bed. That's about as good as it's gonna get. So the Netherlands is completely flat. Being a Dutch person, I can't help but be super impressed whenever I see any mountain at all. And this is just my view at breakfast now. Right, so this part of Italy is basically, we drove all the way from the Netherlands just across the border from Switzerland. This whole part is basically still the Swiss Alps, but the Italian Alps, I guess. It's kind of weird because everybody is speaking Italian here, but kind of feels like you're still in the Alps. We drove for 13 hours yesterday. We're now en route to DEGRADATIon, which is, in my humble opinion, the best craft beer brewery in Italy, as far as I know, at least. I've never been here, so see you there, probably. All right, first impressions. Let's see. Oh shit. That's a pretty cool brewery. We should be sleeping in that little house right there. Isaac, let's find some lunch. All right, we didn't find lunch yet, but we found something else. We found lunch. Here we go. This is our castle for tonight. Just one night, then we're off camping on a more permanent place. That's the cafe behind that. That's the brewery. Here's a stage where they'll be showing the finals for the soccer match where Italy is in the final. Ooh. This is it. So supposedly the entire roof collapses out, so you can sleep under the stars if there's not too much bugs. It's very warm inside. See you. Good morning. We just woke up, slept inside this lovely thing. It's kind of hot in there though. So like you saw yesterday, the entire roof can be folded outward. Only there were so many goddamn bugs. Haven't seen my face yet. I probably look like shit. Hope it's not too bad. So I'm getting ready to brush my teeth. We're gonna have a brewery tour in a couple of minutes. It's like 8 a.m. And as part of the tour, we're gonna have a beer right before breakfast. That's gonna be a challenge. Let's go. We're heading for the actual brewery part of the complex, I guess. Yesterday we hung out mostly at the bar area. That's where we drank our beers. It's where they make our beers. Heading for the tour. We're gonna see if we can actually film inside. If not, see you after.
With the bakers of the area from Cuneo, we have made a project to make a beer from bread.
Now this is my beer. So they re-ferment some of their beer in old Japanese soy sauce barrels. It looks fucking insane. Right, so like the professional vlogger that I am, I forgot to record anything from breakfast or like us leaving the brewery. We had breakfast, we set off. I drove for 2.5 hours. We're at a pretty cool looking rest stop right now. Lean will be taking over for the next 2.5 hours. Then we'll be at the camping site. And then we're gonna put up a tent. Just fucking do nothing after. Probably see you when we're there. We're here. Somewhere around here should be our camping spot for the next 10 days. That's the ocean right there. I'm excited. So we drove for like 5 hours, had breakfast and some beers this morning. Now we're supposed to put up a very big tent, and I'm not looking forward to that too much, but we're gonna do it. All right, let's go. All right, now you've seen our shame of how bad we are at putting up a tent. But in our defense, we've only set this up twice. This is the second time, and the first time is a year ago. We are, in fact, very adept at building tents, usually. Trust me. Trust me. This is the tent. It's our fancy, we're not gonna move for 10 days tent. In that regard, it's a very nice tent. It's pretty bulky, though. All right, I'm gonna finish up here, and then I crack a beer, I think. So I wanted to order a pizza because we're in Italy, but I'm kind of okay with this. It's pasta with wild boar. It's good. It's gonna be good. And now, after a long day, a nice meal, a nice drink, and then probably bed. In which case, see you tomorrow. All right, good morning everyone. It's a bit overcast today. We just woke up, at least I did. It's windy, but it's quite warm still. I did almost die in the tent a couple of minutes before. So I thought I'd sit down. Everything calmed down a little bit now. We went through a big trip earlier. We've driven in total, I think, 20 hours in 2 or 3 days. Went to a brewery, and now we're at the campsite. We'll stick around here for 10 days, and that's all she wrote. Things are calming down for now. But I thought I'd sit down and answer a couple of the whys, you know? For instance, You're a small streamer that plays mostly video games. Why are you recording a vlog? Well, that's easy. I've always been kind of jealous of vloggers. Like, vlogging is not necessarily my content, but that's mostly because of the people that vlog, you know? But I've always been jealous of the fact that they have excellent videos of where they were and what they did. It's like pictures of your vacation, but then maybe you'll actually look at them in 20 years. So that always kind of fascinated me. I always kind of wanted that for myself. So I thought, why not, you know? And I like, so far I like doing it. So another why would be, you might see Lena in a second when she comes out of the tent. Why is she always pictured as a panda? Well, that's pretty simple. She's completely okay with being on camera, but she has a job where it's kind of problematic if people would recognize her. Lena's kind of a pet name. The people from her work wouldn't recognize her. And also, we're not English speakers, so I don't want to burden her with speaking English every time I whip out a camera. There we go. So yeah, that's why that is. Now, another question I would have if I was watching this is, why Italy? Why are we going to Italy? First of all, it's drivable for us. It's a bit of a trip, but it's doable, right? Second of all, in the world of COVID, our options are limited. So 2 years ago, we went to Sweden and Denmark. That was like my trip. It's a bit cold there. Really cool, though. And then Lean said, well, for my trip, I'd like to go to a warmer country, and here we are. We had a couple of options. Spain right now is not an option because the infections are pretty high right now. So getting in there is a bit of a problem. Greece, same thing. We just heard that the country got even more restrictions if you're not fully vaccinated, which I'm not. I only had my first shot. Lean already had her second shot, but then you can't go into bars at all, which, come on, I'm not gonna do that. Aside from that, we be able to go to France. I would love to go someday, but for me personally, Italy is just a lot more interesting. You fucking hear that? I hope you can still hear me talk. These are the cicadas,
Cicadas.
They get kind of rampant in the morning. But anyway, yeah, Italy just seemed a lot more interesting. We had the big brewery I wanted to visit. Nothing like that in France for me. So yeah, that's why Italy. So this is a campsite. It's basically on a mountain, so you have these little plateaus. Every plateau can house a couple of tents. And we're lucky because, first of all, we're lucky because like a couple of days after we left the Netherlands, the infections rose so high that most countries will probably not accept Dutch people into theirs pretty soon. Second of all, we're lucky because we're kind of early and there's not a lot of people here. Like I'm very self-conscious about this whole vlogging thing. I don't feel very comfortable talking in public where people can hear me in English about dumb shit nobody cares about. And well, there's no one here. So that's great. Smack dab in the middle of olive trees. It is quite dry here. I like grass under my feet, but can't have it all, you know. We have a direct view of the ocean between two mountains. Super cool. And I think today we need to get some groceries. We just got here. We exhausted our supplies that we brought from the Netherlands. Thinking of barbecuing maybe, but it depends on the weather a little bit. So we'll go into the town, explore a little, explore the campsite a little. We haven't seen much of it yet. That should keep us occupied for today. We're mainly concerned with doing as little as possible today. So yesterday we were very excited to get a pizza, like our first pizza in Italy, and the pizza oven was broken, so somewhere these days the hunt for a pizza. I hope this vlog is going well. I'm just trying to film things that are interesting, but then I got concerned with the fact that it might seem like cut after cut, you know. Ooh, a cool frog. Ooh, look, I'm making coffee. Ooh, look, it's a brewery. all these snippets of 4 seconds. Hopefully it's entertaining. If you're watching this right now and I'm a millionaire because of this vlog, humble beginnings, humble beginnings. Got some breakfast and a cappuccino to go at the camping restaurant. Well, this is about what today's gonna look like. Guess what we're going to do? See that? That's talent.
Kun je even aan de luisteraars vertellen wat er is gebeurd?
So I just dropped the sausage in the sand. We started filming, so now I have to use this footage. And I'm cleaning it with toilet paper because I'm professional barbecue pitmaster. Good as new. Alright, the sausage I just dropped. Looking good. You know, honestly, the gravel adds a really nice touch. I like it. Alright, so we had a pleasantly uneventful day today. It's pretty windy here. Now we're going to bed. Good night.
Good night.
Good morning. So today, apparently it's going to be a little bit, I don't want to say colder, it's still going to be hot, but not as hot. So we're planning on taking a hike in a couple of hours. First we'll just have a chill breakfast, sit around. Over there you can see the sea, the olive trees. Last night we got neighbors. I'm gonna do something about this shit. This is how a beard looks when you just wake up. Gonna brush my teeth, have some breakfast, pee, and then we're gonna get ready for the hike. I'll probably take you along for the ride. Over there, Queen is actually making me coffee. Just got this freshly baked Italian bread. Breakfast of kings. Italian bread with Italian dried ham, Italian cheese, Italian tomatoes. Fuck it, Italian rocket. That's breakfast. And we're off. It'll take us about 3 to 4 hours probably. I saw a lizard there. It's a lizard. Extremely dangerous looking hole. That's scary looking. Actual rock climbing. Found the hole. It's over there. And I very carefully peered into the abyss.